Do you know that every year, over 5 million people are bitten by snakes worldwide? Yes, you heard that right, 5 million. That's a staggering number, and it underscores the prevalence and potential danger of these silent predators. Snakes, you see, are not just creatures of horror movies and nightmares. They are a very real part of our world, and they can pose a significant threat if not understood and respected. Understanding snake behavior is essential, not just for those who encounter them in the wild, but for all of us. After all, knowledge is our best defense. Now let's talk about the 3 deadliest snakes on our planet: the inland taipan, the king cobra, and the saw-scaled viper. The inland taipan, often referred to as the fierce snake, holds the title of the world's most venomous snake. Just one bite from this snake can deliver enough venom to kill 100 fully grown men. Its venom is designed to work quickly, paralyzing the prey before it even realizes what has happened. Next, we have the king cobra, the longest venomous snake in the world. A bite from this snake can result in death in just 30 minutes if not treated promptly. Its venom attacks the cardiovascular and central nervous systems, causing severe pain, blurred vision, vertigo, drowsiness, and eventually paralysis. And finally, the saw-scaled viper. Don't be fooled by its small size. This snake is responsible for more human deaths annually than any other snake species. It's aggressive, fast, and its venom can cause severe kidney failure. These silent predators can strike fear in the heart of even the most daring individuals, and as we will see, their attacks are not to be taken lightly. So stick around as we delve deeper into the world of these deadly creatures, their strikes, and how best to protect ourselves from their potentially lethal encounters. Imagine a snake so venomous that a single bite can kill up to 100 grown men. Meet the inland taipan. This serpent, often referred to as the fierce snake, is the world's most venomous land snake. It's a title the inland taipan holds proudly, with a venom that is by far the most toxic of any snake, much more so than even sea snakes. The inland taipan's venom is a potent cocktail of neurotoxins, hemotoxins, and myotoxins. In layman's terms, this means it attacks the nervous system, the blood, and the muscles simultaneously. The venom clots the victim's blood, blocking arteries and veins. It attacks the muscles, breaking them down into a substance that can lead to kidney failure. And finally, it affects the nervous system, potentially causing paralysis or fatal convulsions. Now, let's consider the impact of an inland taipan bite on the human body. Within minutes, the victim may start to feel dizzy, have a headache, or experience nausea and vomiting. As the venom continues to circulate, the symptoms progress to abdominal pain, convulsions, paralysis, and eventually internal bleeding. In severe cases, this can lead to complete organ failure and death. Without immediate medical attention and antivenom, the outcome is often fatal. There have been a few notable encounters with the inland taipan. One such instance involved a herpetologist who was bitten while handling the snake. Despite receiving the bite in a controlled environment with immediate access to antivenom, the herpetologist experienced severe symptoms and required several weeks of recovery. The inland taipan's deadly strike is a reminder of the power and danger these creatures pose. Their venom is not just a weapon, but a highly evolved tool for hunting and self-defense. And while they're not typically aggressive towards humans, they won't hesitate to strike if threatened. As you can see, an encounter with the inland taipan can quickly turn deadly. This snake is a potent reminder of the power and danger that can lie in the most unassuming of creatures. Even in the animal kingdom, it's often the quiet ones you need to watch out for. The king cobra, the world's longest venomous snake, is not just intimidating, it's also incredibly deadly. Now let's delve into the potency of the king cobra's venom. This magnificent serpent can deliver a venomous bite that can easily kill a grown man with a single strike. Its venom is a cocktail of neurotoxins and cardiotoxins, a deadly mix that can lead to paralysis and cardiac failure. The king cobra's venom is potent enough to kill 20 people or even bring down an elephant. It's not just about the volume of venom it can deliver, but the speed and precision with which it strikes. This snake doesn't mess around. When it bites, it means business. What happens when this venom enters the human body? The neurotoxins start working immediately, disrupting communication between nerve cells. This can lead to severe pain, blurred vision, vertigo, and eventually paralysis. The cardiotoxins, on the other hand, affect the heart, causing it to slow down, and in worst-case scenarios leading to cardiac failure. Now, imagine experiencing all of this in a matter of minutes. That's exactly what happened in some notable king cobra attacks. There's the incident in Singapore where a man was bitten while trying to capture a king cobra. Despite the availability of anti-venom, he didn't survive. In another case, a snake handler in Thailand was bitten during a live show. He collapsed within minutes and could not be revived. These incidents are chilling reminders of what a king cobra's bite can do. Although they generally avoid humans, when cornered or threatened, these snakes will not hesitate to defend themselves, often with lethal consequences. In the grand scheme of things, knowing about the king cobra's lethal bite is not meant to scare, but to educate. It's a testament to the power and precision of nature, a stark reminder that we share our world with creatures whose abilities far surpass our own in many ways. The king cobra's lethal bite is a stark reminder of the power these creatures possess. Don't be fooled by its size. The saw-scaled viper is responsible for more human deaths than any other snake. This unassuming creature, typically measuring less than a meter in length, is infamous for its lethal venom and the rapidity with which it strikes. The venom of the saw-scaled viper is a cocktail of potent toxins. It contains hemotoxins that affect the blood and cardiovascular system, and cytotoxins that damage individual cells and tissues. The venom's effects are swift and devastating, leading to symptoms such as swelling, pain, vomiting, and in severe cases, organ failure and death. Let's delve into the potency of this venom. The saw-scaled viper's venom is not the most toxic among snakes, but it compensates this with the amount it can deliver in a single bite. The viper injects its venom deep into the victim's body, ensuring maximum impact. This snake does not hold back when it feels threatened, making it all the more dangerous. There have been numerous encounters with this diminutive but deadly serpent. One such incident involved a young shepherd in the Middle East. While tending to his flock, he accidentally stepped on a saw-scaled viper hidden in the grass. Despite his immediate rush to the nearest hospital, the venom had already spread throughout his body, leading to his unfortunate demise. In another incident, a villager in rural India was bitten while sleeping on the ground. He woke up to intense pain and swelling in his leg. By the time medical help arrived, the venom had done its damage. Despite the administration of anti-venom, the man succumbed to the venom's effects. These stories serve as a grim reminder of the saw-scaled viper's lethal potential. Its small size and tendency to hide in inconspicuous places make it a significant threat in its native habitats. Despite its small stature, the saw-scaled viper packs a deadly punch. This snake may not be the largest or the most venomous, but when it comes to the number of human fatalities, it truly is in a league of its own. Now that we've met these deadly creatures, how can you protect yourself from a fatal bite? Snakes aren't typically confrontational, so the first step to protecting yourself is simple. Avoid their habitats whenever possible. If you're trekking in the wilderness or exploring areas known for snake populations, stay on the trail and avoid tall grass, piles of leaves, and rocky or dense underbrush. These are the perfect hiding spots for our slithering friends. But let's say you can't avoid these areas, what then? Well, you can still protect yourself by wearing appropriate clothing. Thick boots and long pants can provide a significant barrier against snake bites. Remember, most snakes are low to the ground, so protecting your legs and feet is crucial. Now what if you do encounter a snake? The best thing you can do is give it space. Most snakes will only strike when they feel threatened. So if you see a snake, don't panic. Instead, slowly back away and give it a wide berth. Never attempt to handle or provoke a snake, it's not worth the risk. But what happens if you do get bitten? It's important to know that you should seek immediate medical attention. Even if you think the snake is non-venomous, it's better to be safe than sorry. Try to remember the color and shape of the snake to help medical professionals identify it, but do not try to capture it, as this could lead to a second bite. And here's a tip. Don't believe the myths about sucking out venom or applying ice to the bite. These methods are not only ineffective, but could also cause more harm than good. Instead, try to keep the bitten area still and lower than the heart to slow the spread of venom. While these snakes are deadly, with knowledge and caution, you can reduce your risk of becoming a statistic. Understanding these creatures and their behaviors is our best defense. So stay informed, stay alert, and respect these powerful members of our ecosystem. Your safety is in your hands.